It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body. Supplements that get you moving and keep you moving. That make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world. And you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Hi, we're Lance and Tracey Smith from San Diego, California, and thanks for jumping on with us today.
Yeah, we're excited to be here with you today, and the chances are pretty good that somebody invited you to come see this opportunity, and we're going to do our best in the next 15, 20 minutes to give you a quick overview of the 3 opportunity. But before we do, I want to tell you a little bit about us. We are from San Diego, California. Tracey and I met in our early, late 19s and early 20s, and in a retail store, and fell in love right off the bat. I spent a couple of years promising her all the things I was going to do. We're going to have a nice house, travel the world, and all those sort of things. And she had no choice. She said, "I do," and we got married. Unfortunately, that was all a lie. I ended up working in retail for a couple of years. She ended up being a banker. And we were broke for a bunch of years, and it was tough. I'd keep getting notices in the mail that says you're approved, and I'd fill out these forms, and I got myself in debt. And remember coming home one day, and Tracey was in tears because creditors were calling her all day long, and I realized, man, I've got to do something different. And I spent the next probably 6 or 8 months just looking at opportunities. I applaud you for being on here today and actually taking a look, because there's opportunity everywhere, but if you're not looking. And so for me, I looked at car washes, I looked at golf course driving ranges, I looked at vending machines, I looked at anything I could do to create some type of residual income. And I wanted something that was low risk, high reward, something I could do in my part-time. And I was introduced to a new version or an older version of what I'm going to share with you today. And to say it changed our life would be an absolute understatement. It's been 30 something years since we've worked for somebody else. Absolutely love what it is we do. And so again, thank you for being here today. And let me go ahead and share my screen, and we will get into the details. So today, let's talk about 3. So what 3 is a company that was put together in early 2023. It launched in May of 2023, and was really based around a couple of principles. Number 1 is to work on yourself from a mental standpoint, from a physical standpoint, to be healthier, to have a better mindset, to be able to, the second one is to be able to make a legacy for your family, to make a difference and be able to have an impact, a financial impact, and a health impact on your family, and to be able to have a community that we could go build a business together with like-minded people. And this collaboration has been launched about 15 months ago. 3 International, our founder, it was based again on a collaborative effort from a group of experienced international business leaders. We launched in May of 2023. Within the first 6 months, or the first fiscal year, we did over $65 million. And it's headquartered in Lehi, Utah, in the United States. But we also, this spring, went out to Hong Kong and opened up an office there. And we also have an office in Indonesia. We're in 14 different countries, and so it's exciting to see this build globally. So what it is we had a group of people that, like myself and my wife, that have been in this industry for lots of years. There's about 40 of us that came together, and I would say cumulatively somewhere around $16, $17 billion over the last 15 to 20 years. between the top 40 or 50 leaders that are here. And we came together with the idea that we wanted to build a legacy type company that would be a multi-billion-dollar brand that we could go build around the world, and we could do this the right way, because certainly over the last few years, with what has happened around the world, a lot of people have given up hope. And we wanted to be able to put together a business that would give them hope for a better life and a hope for better finances and a hope to have a brighter future than they had in the past. And that is what we've done together with three. And I'm really proud of the partners that we've locked arms with here to start this company. We really are on the right path. And it really starts from the top down. Daniel Piku is our founder and CEO. He really came from humble beginnings and worked his way up, eventually moved down to Texas. He worked at started a tech company and became very, very successful financially. And from that, he looked at our space and looked at the ability to not only make money for himself, but also be able to empower people, to help other folks, and have an opportunity that will allow a lot of people that maybe didn't have the ideal circumstances move up as well. Here to build something small. And out of all the years that we've been in the business, I've worked with CEOs and executives all around the world, and there's no finer CEO or owner of a company in this space than Daniel Piku. And so we're proud to have him as far as the captain of the ship. From there, it goes to Dr. Dan Gubler. He's our chief scientific officer. Really, I could spend the next 15 minutes going over his accolades, but this guy knows the science backwards and forwards. He's Caltech trained. He's just an amazing human being. And as you dig in and do research in this company, he has all kinds of videos that will go into the depth as far as what he does, but he's certainly passionate about what it is he does. And he's created products that are unlike anything I've seen in this space. And finally, we have Troy Moore, who's our COO. He has been in the industry for lots of years. He worked previously with a company that was a $1 billion brand in 100 plus different countries. And to have him come over here and help us to launch this new company is a godsend, because logistics is everything when you're dealing with a global e-commerce business. So our model, what is our model? Our model is called cross-border social e-commerce. And what cross-border e-commerce is, that's everyday stuff. Anytime you jump online, you're going to see somebody, that's trying to sell a hat, trying to sell a shirt, selling something online, and you really don't even know exactly where it goes, where it's coming from. And I put a lace store the other day, and I thought it was coming from Amazon, and it ended up coming from China. It was about a week longer than I thought. But that's what it is. And now the social aspect of cross-border e-commerce is based on this premise that statistics show that you are 80% more likely to listen to the advice of a friend or somebody that you trust than you are somebody who's just doing a commercial or some influencer online. And we know that. It used to be years ago that you'd hire big celebrities and they would do the thing for, jump on a commercial and the Super Bowl. And that's really how they move stuff. And ultimately it went over to influencers. But today it's really the micro influencer that's in charge of things. It's the person that says, hey, I went to a good restaurant, I went to a good movie, 80% more likely to get a response from people that they care about. And that's what we've done, is we've put together a e-commerce platform, but we've added a social aspect to it so that you can monetize you could get paid for trying things that you are talking about, things that you've tried that you like. And we all do it every day. Again, if you go to a good restaurant, you go to a good movie, you're going to go jump on social media and talk about it. I had a friend the other day that I was talking to that lost a bunch of weight. He had been posting online where he had got his product from, and he's probably moved tens of thousands of dollars of products for a company that's here in Southern California. Didn't get paid for it. Well, what our model does is it allows you to talk about things that you've tried that you like and actually be able to monetize that. So our phase one markets, as you can see, we're in 14 different countries, and that will expand itself out. We're really excited. We've got people all around the world. We come from a previous platform that was in 137 countries. And so we're just really excited about rolling this into a massive global $1 billion brand over the next couple of years. So who is it we're looking for? We're looking for three types of people. The first type of person is somebody who wants a business opportunity, somebody who's looking for another way to create an additional income. If you're like me, I was raised with the idea that you go out and get a good education, you go get a good job, you take care of them, they take care of you, and you live happily ever after. And some of you are probably laughing right now because those days are gone. That's really not a reality nowadays. Most people have one or two different jobs. There's a lot of, we're in a gig economy right now. A lot of people are doing things on the side. But I'll tell you what I was looking for. I was looking for something that would allow me to not quit and give up the stability of my current job. I wanted something that, again, was low risk, high reward. I wanted something that I can do in my part-time. I wanted to have something that I could do while work it when I wanted to work it, and where I wanted to work it, and with who I wanted to work with it, and really if I wanted to work it. And that was the type of model I was looking for. And I didn't find it with a lot of the things I was looking for. And then someone introduced me this idea. And I got to be honest with you, it wasn't really what I was thinking I was looking for, but it checked all the boxes. It had all of the things I was looking for. And for that reason, I decided to give it a shot. And, again, to say that it changed our life would be a massive understatement, because our whole life completely flipped as we got involved in this and started to put it together. We also, the second type of people we're looking for is people who want to have better health and wellness. Certainly over the last 3 or 4 years of the pandemic and all that, really people are focusing on eating better. They want to live longer. And it's true. I saw somebody post on social media the other day that, you may have 30 or 40, 50 problems in your life, but once you have a health problem, now you only have one. And for that's the most important one out there, because most people spend their whole life creating their income or creating wealth, and they give up their wealth trying to hold on to their health. And we want to be proactive here. And that's what we are, is we're a proactive wellness company. And the last type of people is that we're looking for is people that want to be connected with a like-minded community. It's really true that you're like the people that you're around. And if you're around 5 people who are unemployed and broke and have that mindset, you're going to be number 6. And likewise, if you go around 5 or 6 people that are highly motivated, that are making a difference in the world and building a massive business, the odds are really good you're going to be next. And those are the 3 types of folks that we're looking for. And maybe you find yourselves in one of those categories. And so I'm going to pass it over to Tracey, and she's going to talk a little bit about the approach to wellness and the products we've got. We'll talk a little bit about money, and then we'll see if we can't wrap this up.
That's awesome. That's my favorite part. So old paradigm, of course, is people that have reactive wellness, right? They're always someone that gets sick and then they run to the doctor. And that's the way we used to do our health and treat our health. Your DNA is your blueprint. I thought that I had some genetic, problems or situations. And I thought, oh, I'm doomed, but not today, not with epigenetics, right? Now, epigenetics means above, and above your genetics. So we do believe in proactive wellness and to keep inflammation and those kind of things down. And now that we have the products, again, it's not what you eat, it's what you absorb, right? And so what we have in our products are highly absorbable, cellular absorbable products. They're amazing, and I can't wait to be able to share them with you. So before we do that, this is our scientific advisory board. They come from the highest of medical degrees and colleges. They're amazing people. I've gotten a chance to listen to them quite a few times. And what really got me the first time is listening to them speak. And someone said they work pro bono. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, they don't get paid. They actually believe in Dr. Dan Gubler so much. They come together, they formed a board. They believe in these products and how they're going to help people. So all of their gifts are done for free here at 3. This is our science and technology. You're going to see a lot of companies out there. In fact, most companies that they go to a centralized place to get all of their ingredients. Here at 3, we don't do that. We actually believe in exploration. In fact, I'll go through our 7th product that we just introduced, that Dr. Dan Gubler actually went into the Mojave Desert and he actually took samples of plants. He came back, so he explored, then he curated those products and he broke them all down. You'll hear him. He's a molecule guy. It's so fun to listen to him because he's so passionate about finding the new cutting edge product. And then, of course, he makes our products. Science and technology, 3 products are registered all in the PDR. I didn't know what the PDR was, but I did. I take my kids in and they'd have, a cough or an ailment, and the doctor would go back into his office and he would pull out a big book back then. Now it's all digital. So we call it the prescriber's digital reference, and he'll plug in and you can find all 7 of our products registered in the PDR. Which I do want to tell you, you can't pay for that. You actually have to have all the studies, everything verified to be accepted into such a prestigious journal. This is, again, our scientists and science and technology, third-party clinical studies. We have them all where we can print them and send them to you. So we have cellular absorption. Whatever you take actually gets absorbed into the cell. Epigenetic study, which we talked about, it's not all about your genes and your DNA anymore. And superoxide studies, very, very important. A lot of money, by the way.
Yep.
These are 6 of our 7 products, and I absolutely love them. We take all of them. Let me start, and this is going to be very fast. Well, I'll let you know, we have things that are printable, videos. We have the whole gamut to be able to send to you if you're interested in just a specific. I think you should take the whole line. But the first is called Vitalite, and Vitalite is called the Nourisher. It is our supplement pack. It's amazing. I love it. They're in small little packs that you can actually travel with, sample with. But they're easy to swallow, they're smaller, and you can actually feel them work. And so we have all the studies again to back up what we're saying. Revive, the Restorer. This is the product that keeps inflammation down, which we all know is so very, very important. You need to fight not antioxidants, free radicals. They're full of antioxidants. They fight free radicals, which keeps inflammation down, which means that it restores your body.
Yeah.
Immune, the Protector, that is all about gut health. And we know gut health is such a big surge right now. And it's so important because the gut is your second brain. And so you have to protect the gut. And so that is our Immune. Purify, the Detoxifier. I love this product. I think it's super important. We know we need to get rid of metals and plastics and all of those things. And that's why we need Purify. It is a detoxifier, not a laxative. I want to be able to tell you that's very important. Eternal. It is called the Rejuvenator. I love this product because I am a huge acai girl. I love it. And it has resveratrol, the highest amount that I've ever seen in a product, which I love. I keep it in the fridge. I take it cold and I hide it from my grandbabies because they love it. And so this is an amazing product, glutathione. There's so much in this. Please ask about it from the person who invited you. They'll share the information. And this is my favorite of all. Well, besides our seventh one, collagen. Collagen is amazing. And of course, it's collagen. It's marine based. It is the highest caliber of collagen you can get on the market. We only need to take it 10 days. You want to know why a month? Because it actually activates our own bodies to produce collagen again. And you start losing collagen at age 20. But what's so cool about this product is it's demonstrable. So you can take this product and take a before picture in 3 days, you will see the difference in your skin. And it's like, wow. And by 10, you're like, I'll never go off this product. And it's very enjoyable product to take it. Serve it cold on an empty stomach and you'll see results real quick. This is our seventh product and that we just introduced. And believe it or not, Daniel Picou, he always produces a lot of product to have in stock. And we ran out of this already. It was only introduced 2 weeks ago, and he's on the fast track to restore it. So we'll have it in about 10 days. This is called Visage. It's our super serum, cutting edge. Can you believe this? It's a neurocosmetic. I'm like, what?
First of its kind.
First of its kind, nothing like it on the market. And so I use it twice a day, in the morning and at night. It's a serum that you put on to your face and your neck and your chest, or if you have different problem areas, you can do that too. But what it does, it actually goes through the skin and it has endorphins. It increases I don't even know this, something blank, it'll say at the bottom, but it actually makes you happy. It gives you a really happy mood. And so who doesn't want to be more happy? You need to buy Visage. And I think that's my part. So.
Yeah, that's it. That Visage, everybody wants to look better and feel better. And if you can do that with one product, that's pretty awesome. So what we're going to talk about, we're going to shift gears. Now, if all you do is get involved and try the products, I'm going to tell you that they're life-changing products. They'll make a difference for you like they've made a difference for us and so many, countless thousands of other people in the time that we've launched. But I want to shift gears from that and talk about a business, having a business of your own. Again, if you're on this, the chances are pretty good that you're looking for another way to create additional income. And I will tell you, ours isn't a get-rich-quick deal. It's not making money overnight, but it does have the ability to create a passive and a residual ongoing income. And we'll cover that in a second. But I'll tell you what I do love about it is this. Is I was doing my homework years ago, and I decided I wanted to have a business of my own. I went and talked to some successful people around town that own businesses or car washes. And I asked them, I said, can you give me the secrets of what you're doing? And they looked at me cross-eyed and they walked away because they didn't want me to open up a business and be competition to them. And so I realized really quick that, a lot of the secrets of success were well hidden. Well, our business model is completely different. It's almost like a franchise model, that what our business is based on is helping other people. And so when somebody gets involved with us at 3, they're going to have a business that's turnkey ready. They're ready to jump in. You get a replicated website that's e-commerce ready. So you can actually start from the minute that you sign up to be able to promote your site online and be able to have to monetize right away. You have a back office that manages and tracks your business, gives you the goals, shows you how the future income potentials that you've got and how far away you are. They give you marketing and media tools, so you don't have to come up your own and create them. We have a whole marketing department that does that for you. And we have a training and support system and a global community that will help you put this together. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Tracey, I love that part of our business. We love being around other folks. We love the success that has brought us, but we love the ability to be able to pass that baton on and help other people become, successful from a financial standpoint and from a health and wellness standpoint. And we've got a turnkey business to do that. We have multiple ways to generate income, and I don't have time to go into depth on all those, but just to give you a really quick overview of how it works is this. Because we're going directly from manufacturer to the consumer, we can bypass. I come from a retail background, and when you go into a retail store, most of the money you're spending, you're paying for the parking lot, you're paying for the employees, you're paying for the building, you're paying for the taxes, you're paying for all the things that go along with a store in a traditional brick and mortar business. What we do here is, since we ship directly to the manufacturer, we've got 25, 35, 40, some 40% that we're able to pay out of the volume generated to people who go out there and promote this idea. That's how we get the word of mouth out there. We're not doing traditional marketing. We're paying the micro-influencers. And a micro-influencer, again, is someone like you or me that's on social media, maybe has 100, maybe 1,000, 2,000 connections online. And we're allowing them the ability to go out there and monetize that and create an additional revenue stream. And so number one income is through retail commissions, which is 25% in North America. And that basically says this, that if somebody goes online and buys something, let's say that's $100 worth of product, and they pay for the company, you get $25 paid out the next day directly into your account, which is just a fantastic deal. I know Tracey went ahead and got on the collagen the first day that we launched. She did a before and after picture, and within 15 minutes, I got an email that says, you've got, I can't remember what, a 1750 or whatever it was that was in my account. And that's cool. And that's ongoing. And it happens on every day since that point. We have introductory bonuses that come along with that, because some people get involved because they want to buy the product as customers. Some people get involved because they want to build a business. And to build a business, I'm going to talk about some product packs in just a minute that are suitable to have somebody start a business of their own. And if somebody gets involved with those, there's a bonus that's from $25 up to $350 for people who get involved and decide to join you in business. There's also a commission overrides that's globally, and it's seamless, which basically means this, that if you talk to somebody who talks to someone else who talks to somebody else who moves a product in Taiwan, that volume tracks back to you. And we have a platform that tracks that volume and goes back to it and rewards you based on the volume that you generate. And it's just amazing to be able to have a business. I mean, literally within the first couple of weeks, we had a business that the sun never set on our business. And we had people globally that were buying these products from us. And from that, we got an override. There's also a referral matching bonus, which is a great component to this compensation plan. And the best way to explain this is I've invested in real estate. I've never sold real estate, but if you got a real estate office, the realtor is the one who makes the sale. They're the tip of the spear. They're the ones that make the sale. They make the most money. But there's a broker up there that will handle, maybe half a dozen or a dozen or 2 dozen different realtors. And the broker gets a small percentage off of all the different real estate transactions. Now, the broker will help the realtors go ahead and move those transactions, but they can make money whether they're Hawaii or wherever it is they're at. And it's not based on just what it is they do. And this referral matching bonus is cool because it goes from 5% all the way up to 30%, which basically says this, that if you were to get somebody involved and they got to, let's say, $1,000 in a month, and you got them involved personally, the company would then pay you 30% or $300 for helping that person do that. Now, imagine if they were making $10,000 a month or even higher. It's a great way because the incentive is right for you to help other people. And the reason why we're on this call right now is we want to see you get involved. And if you're looking at creating additional income, we really want to help you in a big way. And you'll make the most, and we get a small amount for helping you. But that's the way we love this thing. We have the support that comes along with it. And for us, that's made all the difference. There's also a global bonus pool that kicks in. As you develop a bigger business, there's 3% of the global pool. And there's a founders pool that's a limited time only, that's 2%, that is going to be just absolutely crazy as we build this business into a multi-billion-dollar brand and we launch this in other countries around the world. And so there's a couple of options to get involved. Number one is to get involved as a retail customer. And that was pretty self-explanatory. Just get back to the person who invited you and they'll give you a link and you'll be able to jump on and try these products. And again, recommend that you do your homework. We're talking really fast here, but we want to give you a brief overview. All of this stuff's online. And number two is to become a business builder. And same thing, get back to the person that invited you. They can go to the details. From there, if you decide to build it as a business, you enroll as a brand ambassador. It's $30. Then you pick a package that's good for you. For $200, you'll get 3 of the products that we have, 3 out of the 7. If you decide you want all of the products, we have a premium pack, and these are all at discounts. And then we have a business builder pack. And for limited time only until we sell out of them is a founders pack, which gives you a lot of products that you can share with a lot of different folks.
And by the way, on that founders pack, before we even received it, I had all of those products sold. So we didn't even have any of those products left by the time we ordered it.
Yeah, and so that wraps up our presentation. And again, I know we talked really fast about this, but I remember seeing this idea, and I was looking for something, and this kind of checked the boxes I was looking for. And I thought to myself, man, who do I know that would like to look better, feel better, and make more money? And I thought, I can't be alone. And the truth of the matter is, there's a lot of people out there right now that are just praying for an opportunity to come along. And, here for a few $1,000s, we were able to jump in. We were able to lock arms with people that were had a proven track record, and people that were able to help us and kind of guide us through the pathway at the very beginning. And, again, for us, it changed our life when we said yes. And I know that it'll change your life too. So thanks for joining us, and get back with the person who invited you, and hopefully get a chance to meet you soon. Thanks, everybody.